Northern Ireland, a land of rolling green hills, stunning coastlines, and breathtaking natural beauty. The landscape here is as diverse as it is enchanting, with rugged cliffs meeting the serene sea. Yet beneath this beauty lies a history marked by division and conflict, a story etched into the very fabric of its communities. For decades, the region was embroiled in a bitter conflict known as the Troubles, a period of intense violence and political struggle. Protestants, largely wanting to remain part of the United Kingdom, clashed with Catholics, many seeking a united Ireland. These clashes were not just political, but deeply personal, affecting every aspect of life.
The Good Friday Agreement of 1998 offered a fragile peace, a beacon of hope after years of turmoil. This landmark agreement, supported by most in both communities, established power sharing in Northern Ireland, creating a new political landscape. It also recognized the right of the people of Northern Ireland to determine their own future, a significant step towards self-determination and lasting peace. But peace is a delicate thing, easily disrupted by the winds of change and the tremors of political upheaval. And the tremors of a distant political earthquake were about to be felt in Northern Ireland, shaking the foundations of this hard-won peace. That earthquake, my friends, was Brexit, a decision that would send ripples through the political landscape, challenging the stability of Northern Ireland once again.
In 2016, the United Kingdom voted to leave the European Union. This monumental decision, known as Brexit, marked a significant turning point in modern British history. This decision sent shockwaves across the Irish Sea, affecting not just the UK but also its closest neighbours. Remember, the Good Friday Agreement, a cornerstone of peace in Northern Ireland, relied heavily on both the UK and the Republic of Ireland being part of the EU. This agreement had brought an end to decades of conflict known as the Troubles. The big issue? The border, the invisible line that had become a symbol of peace and cooperation. With Brexit, the island of Ireland would have a land border between the UK, Northern Ireland, and the EU, Republic of Ireland. This raised complex questions about the future of this border. This raised concerns about checkpoints, customs controls, and the potential for a return to violence. The memories of past conflicts loomed large, and the stakes were incredibly high.
Enter the Northern Ireland Protocol. This was a crucial part of the Brexit negotiations. This complex part of the Brexit deal was designed to avoid a hard border on the island of Ireland, preserving the peace and stability that had been so hard-won. It kept Northern Ireland aligned with some EU rules, effectively creating a trade border in the Irish Sea. This arrangement aimed to balance the need for an open border with the EU and the UK's desire for regulatory independence. The protocol has been controversial, to say the least. It has sparked debates, protests, and a range of opinions on its impact and future.
Brexit has stirred up old tensions in Northern Ireland. Many unionists who identify as British feel betrayed by the protocol. They argue it separates them from the rest of the UK. Nationalists who identify as Irish see it differently. Some view it as a step towards a united Ireland, and the plot thickens.
Recent polls suggest a shift in public opinion. For the first time, more people in Northern Ireland believe a united Ireland is likely within the next 2 decades. Is a united Ireland inevitable? Not so fast. While the idea is gaining momentum, there are still significant hurdles to overcome.
Section 4. Unity's Allure, the Economic Argument. Let's talk economics. Northern Ireland's economy has historically lagged behind the rest of the UK. Brexit has only added to the uncertainty.
Meanwhile, the Republic of Ireland has experienced significant economic growth in recent years. It's now a member of the Eurozone and enjoys the benefits of the EU's single market.
Some argue that a united Ireland would provide a much-needed economic boost to Northern Ireland. They point to the potential for increased trade and investment. Plus, access to EU funding programs wouldn't hurt.
But economics is only part of the equation. The real question is, can the two communities bridge the deep-seated divisions of the past?
Section 5. A bridge too far. Challenges on the path to unity. The road to a united Ireland is paved with potholes. Deep, historical potholes. The legacy of the Troubles still casts a long shadow. Mistrust and suspicion linger between communities.
Then there's the issue of identity. How would Unionists, who strongly identify as British, fit into a united Ireland? Their concerns and aspirations cannot be ignored.
And let's not forget about the practicalities. A border poll which would allow the people of Northern Ireland to vote on their constitutional future requires the approval of the UK government, and they've made it clear that now is not the time for such a divisive vote. Section 6. An uncertain future, charting the course ahead. So what does the future hold for Northern Ireland? It's a question that weighs heavily on the minds of many. If we've learned anything from history, it's that predicting the future is a fool's game. The twists and turns are often unexpected. Brexit has undoubtedly shaken things up, creating new challenges and opportunities alike.
The possibility of a united Ireland, once a distant dream for some, is now a topic of serious discussion. Political landscapes are shifting, but the path ahead is uncertain, filled with complexities and potential pitfalls. Navigating this terrain will require wisdom and courage.
One thing is clear, the future of Northern Ireland rests in the hands of its people. The younger generation, in particular, holds the key to change. It's up to them to decide whether they will continue down the path of division or choose a new path, one of unity, reconciliation, and shared prosperity. The choices made today will shape the future for generations to come.
Stay tuned, folks. The journey is just beginning. This story is far from over. Every day brings new developments and the world is watching closely.